by my predecessor at Harambee House. So it is not my invention. I found it there, made some input to it together with a team, Professor Bitok and others, and we handed it over to the current Interior Minister. So I thought I should clarify as a sign of intellectual and academic honesty that it is not my invention. Your Excellency, I want to make two remarks before I invite you. The first is that this event provides firm evidence of Kenya's commitment to its obligations under national and international law regarding the protection of refugees as contained in the various instruments applicable to Kenya, including the 1951 UN Convention relating to the status of refugees and its protocol of 1967, the OAU Convention of 1969 governing specific aspects relating to refugee problems in Africa, the Constitution of Kenya, and the Refugees Act and the regulations made thereafter. This event is a testament that Kenya is committed to fulfilling its obligations under international law and the law of our country. Secondly and lastly, Your Excellency, is to also say that this event and the launch of this document speaks to a significant and important paradigm shift in several ways. First, a shift from short-term temporary solutions to the enforcement of the rights of people who find themselves away from their home, not because of their own liking, but because of factors that have compelled them to flee for their safety and for their rights and liberty. So it's a paradigm shift from that temporary solution or interventions approach to durable solutions as required by international law and our Constitution, where we are offering durable solutions. It is also a paradigm shift, Your Excellency, from burden shifting to burden sharing. Because as the High Commissioner for Refugees, the UN High Commissioner for Refugees has correctly stated, the issue of refugees is a global problem. It's not a problem of the country of origin of these people or the host country or the donor countries. It is a collective issue of humanity. And therefore, this launch affirms the principle of burden sharing as opposed to burden shifting and shifting blames and responsibilities to different people. It's also a paradigm shift, Your Excellency, in the sense that this event cements the principle that refugees are not necessarily a problem. They are just people who could have experienced problems, but they are not a problem. Many countries have been built with the inputs and ideas of people who necessarily did not originate from those countries. Many inventions many ideas that have shaped certain societies have been developed by people who have found themselves in other countries other than the countries they were born. And lastly, Your Excellency, this is a paradigm shift in the sense that all of us gathered here, the host country, the donor countries, the United Nations family, the host communities where these refugees are, as represented here by the governors from those counties, we are now moving towards consolidating all our interests, all those role players, our interests are converging, that we can have a win-win situation where the government of Kenya honors its obligations under international and local law. The host communities get benefits as defined in this plan. The donor communities also are able to channel resources to durable solutions. And therefore, this is a win-win situation for all of us. And going forward, therefore, the integration of refugees with those communities, sharing services, sharing the same quality of life that is dignifying for host communities and the refugees is a game changer, and I hope that this will be a good case study of how refugee hosting countries can provide durable solutions, especially in the form of local integration in unique cases like ours, where resettlement to third countries or voluntary repatriation is not feasible. I'll stop there, Your Excellency, because our Deputy President should not speak for too long, and also because I can see in this audience people who are much more well-versed with this subject than myself, both as practitioners, but also academics, including, Your Excellency, your National Security Advisor, Dr. Monica Juma. Is one of the foremost authorities, perhaps maybe better than myself, so I will not risk contradicting the academy. With those many remarks, I request that we be upstanding as we invite His Excellency President William Ruto to come and address us. Welcome, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Please, let's take our seats. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to join you for this official launch of Shirika Plan. This historic event marks a transformative step in Kenya's long history and a long